So, Chelsea Football Club is a bit of a revolving door on all fronts. Whether it's players or managers, there's a lot of people who come in and a lot of people who come out. And some people absolutely immortalize themselves during that time and they make their name be remembered for ages. Think Jose Mourinho, Didier Drogba, those kind of guys. But some people, not so much. And in a couple years' time, we end up looking back at them and say, damn, he really ended up at Chelsea. So I thought today I would make a starting 11 of those damn, he really ended up at Chelsea, and just take a look at who was once here. So kicking things off in goal for me, I've gone with Willy Caballero. This guy has always been a backup goalkeeper in his time in the Premier League, whether it was for Manchester United or Chelsea. But ultimately, I feel like a lot of people forget about his Chelsea stint as a player since he came back as a manager. Now, there's going to be a couple players from this era right here because at this point in time in the Chelsea lore, they were just signing just about anybody to try and stay at the top. So Felipe Luis came in at left back. He ended up playing basically second choice to Azpilicueta, which obviously in the long run didn't seem like too much of a bad thing. After one season, he won the Premier League and was immediately shipped back to Atletico Madrid. And again, following that season, winning the Premier League, Chelsea signed Papis Djilabodji, who never actually played a professional game for the club and ended up on loan at Sunderland at one point. And beside him, I'm not going with Loftus-Cheek. I only have this picture so you guys can see around what time he did join the club. But that is actually Matt Miazga, formerly of Chelsea. For those of you who don't know, he was a young American center back who the club signed because when Didier Drogba was in the MLS, he recommended him to the club and they listened and they brought him in. Random side note, look at how gorgeous that kit is. We need another clean black kit like that. Right back, I am kind of cheating because he didn't sign for Chelsea as a right back, but Juan Cuadrado did play a lot of football at right back in his career for Juventus, but he did spend 6 months at Chelsea, joining from Fiorentina in Italy. 6 months down the line, he wins the Premier League and then gets shipped off to Juventus. First center mid, Danny Drinkwater. Yes, we all know him because he's a pretty recent one, but this guy absolutely haunted us on that wage bill for too long. Now, maybe the older Chelsea fans will remember him, but definitely the younger ones probably have no idea who this even is. But Juan Sebastian Veron did actually spend some time at Chelsea, and he's wearing a all-time classic kit. And similarly with Deco, he joined from Barca. I feel like older Chelsea fans will remember him, but I just feel like in the bigger picture of this legendary career that he did have, the Chelsea stint doesn't really stand out. And this one pains me to this day. I'm still not over him. Charlie Musonda was meant to be our next Eden Hazard. This guy was so good, but injuries just absolutely ruined him. And then on the left, I'm going to go with Fabio Borini. Yes, this guy played for Chelsea, played for Liverpool, he played for AC Milan. I don't know who his agent is or what he was on, but oh my God. And then to round things out, Dominic Solanke, the Academy Golden Boy, the original Academy Golden Boy for Chelsea, one of them at least.